Hi, guys. First of all, I want to apologize for my absence. It's because
Good.
I was making the great pilgrimage over to America to see the sights, the sounds, and the smells of America firsthand. Now that I'm a mature man, I've been to America several times before, but now that I have mature eyes, married eyes, in fact, I figured I needed to come over as a full grown adult to make up my own mind, especially since Kaya has spent the last 2 years singing the praise of America, saying how great the country is. I figured I need to come over here to settle the score once and for all to see if it truly is the best country. So thank you, Kaya.
So, yeah, you're welcome. So I wake up today and I check my messages and Jackson says he's on a train. And I was like, the train, like, is it the 1800s? Who the fuck it goes on a train still in this day and age? And then
Well, that's what I
Jackson
was
very
surprised
adorably, what?
I was surprised because all I ever hear from Americans is like our public transportation and trains suck. Honestly, It wasn't bad.
Well, it kind of depends on where where were you traveling? Where are you right now, and where did you come from?
Where did you go?
Okay, wait.
Where did you come from, Jackson I. Joe?
It's too late for this. I came from Chicago. The train trip was from Chicago to Detroit, so it was about a 5-hour train trip.
Oh yeah, and I said, so why are you on a train like some country bumpkin rube? Rent a Tesla, just have the Tesla drive you. And Jackson goes, oh, but Kaya, it's a 5-hour drive. That's an insane amount of hours. And I guess at this point I'm so Americanized that like I'm so used to it that 5 hours is child's play. That's like nothing. So sometimes I do this thing, especially when I'm like either like loopy, sleep deprived, which I am right now, or drunk. I like to fuck with Jackson, and not in a like public way. You know, I have the Blue Sky account, and I was telling Jackson I need his ID actually to verify my account, Andrew, because whenever I set my VPN to Texas, I get ID checked now. For age. Yeah. A man can't even go online, pretend to be his friends, and pretend to be into inflation furry porn. So I like to fuck with Jackson, and all he said today was that he's on a train, and I believe I've called him a country bumpkin, a rube, and I implied that he probably uses sundials instead of actual clocks. And then
I don't know where the jokes are in what you're saying. Like, this is all facts. Continue.
Yes. And sometimes I just type stuff with like a shit-eating grin on my face, you know, and just, it's for no reason other than my own personal amusement.
Yes, childish amusement.
Okay, you know, it is very childish, genuinely. I will openly confess that. Sometimes I just type something to Jackson with like just a grin on my face, like, okay, this is gonna get him angry. I don't know why I do it, but I like our dynamic.
Do you want to...
You getting angry?
Do you want a little armchair therapy session? Do you want to boil it down?
Yeah. Yeah, it sounded like a genuine cry for help then. Like, can we please get to the bottom of this? I would like to stop.
I don't know. I just like teasing you. It's very amusing. Today I was like, okay,
well, to be fair,
Jackson
you do that with everyone.
Well, I mean, people I care about. And people I'm close with, or feel close with. I feel comfortable insulting you, implying, again, that...
I'm glad.
You know, you're Australian. Oh my God, hold on. So today I'm arguing with Jackson, of course, and he said, what did he say? All right, Andrew, check this out. So we're talking about meeting up, right, for dinner, and I said, okay, you're buying. And he goes, but Dallas is fine too, and if you're traveling, then yes, I'll shout din-dins. What does that mean to you? I said, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does shouting din-din mean?
Dinner is short for... Din-dins is short for dinner, but what? I'll shout din-dins?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
This is how he talks in private.
Crazy.
How am I not supposed to fuck with you?
Well, no, I didn't. No, you don't say that. You say I'll shout something in Australia for sure, but you don't say I'll shout din-dins. Din-dins was a creation of my own making. That was just...
So you expected it to be
I understand what din-din
when
is,
you created your own language.
Okay.
That's a good start. Yeah.
No. Yes, I would say I had faith in Kai's intelligence that he could figure out what din-dins means, Andrew.
But okay,
I know what din-dins means. I have never heard someone say, I'll shout din-din.
Yeah, I know what din-dins means. I know what din-dins means, but I'll shout din-dins is like, what the fuck are you saying to me? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I thought shout was like a universal thing. I was pretty surprised at this one.
No.
No.
Really?
I mean, we have the word shout. Let's not be stupid, but no one in America like responds to things with "I'll shout din-dins" or whatever the fuck.
Which makes it sound 8, by the way. I'll shout din-din. I want chicky nuggies.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, of course, saying din-dins makes you sound 8. That was like, again, the goal of that. Saying I'll shout something. By the way, for people at home who don't know, in Australia, I guess, saying I'll shout something means I'll what do you say? I'll treat you to it in America. I guess that's the closest thing that you would say. Like
okay, that's
I'll
fucking ridiculous.
I'll treat you to dinner.
That's ridiculous.
No, but first of all, I push back against this because
no. We're gonna
shout
get into
is very
this.
macho and Chad-like, whereas
Shout
saying I'll
is-
treat you to something is very childlike.
All right, no.
Chad-like.
You have like broken brain. You've eaten like too many worms and rolled in the sand too much. When I say dinner is my treat, it means you are being treated to it. It means that
Yes.
this has become a gift. This is
Yeah, you want a little
nice
treat?
thing. Yes.
You want a little treat?
Would you care if I treat you
Because you're an
to
8-year-old
something?
toddler.
But how does saying "I'll shout dinner" at all translate to "I will pay for it"? What that translates to is dinner. That doesn't make any sense.
Din-din.
Yeah. That doesn't make any
Yes.
fucking connection to "I'll pay for it." That sounds. If
Well, it
I
probably
had to
does in
really think
Australian
about your
history. It's
stupid
just become
backwards language,
It's just become
if
secondhand.
I really had to think of your stupid backwards language and how I would translate that for metaphor, it sounds to me like "I'll shout" means I'll confirm it. I'll be there. I'll say I'll be at dinner. So if someone says, "Hey, I'll meet you at dinner," and you go, "I'll shout dinner," that to me says like, "Yeah, I'll say, I'll agree. I'll recognize it. I acknowledge that we're doing that." It in no way says to me I'll pay for it or it's my treat at all. Not even remotely.
It's mostly used at bars, I think, when you shout everyone around, or basically something like that. Like I'll shout
You mean
everyone
buy
around. But yeah, again,
everyone
I don't
around?
know.
A word that makes
Yeah,
sense
or
in
treat
that
them.
context.
Treat them to some little cuppies of
Yes!
berries because you're all very cute in America.
Okay,
and you
all
give
right,
each
all
other
right.
treats like
You
little dogs.
You cannot use the words din-din and then act like the word treat is childish.
Again,
know.
din-dins was my own creation. That's not an
You made it
Australian
even
thing.
more
Din-dins is just
infantile.
me being funny. Yes, because that was what I was saying to Kaya. I was like treating him like a little infant who needed dinner shouted
Oh
for
my
him.
lord.
Dinner shouted for him. Like, are you talking to the waiter for me because I'm too shy to order my own food or something? That's the idea I'm getting.
You need it. Sorry, yes,
Which
you
you
need a
can
little
do.
treat. You need dinner as a treat for you or whatever.
How
you
about
Americans
it's on me? Yeah, I'll buy dinner.
Yeah,
I'll pick up the
it's on
tab.
me. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
prefer shouting people stuff though. I do.
I
prefer
don't see the
word
connection.
Shouting.
If you say it's on me, that says
I'm sure
the-
there's a connection somewhere throughout time where that started. I just don't know the history of
no,
it.
because you're a British colony, and Britain has the dumbest slang known to man. Everyone knows this. They call
Yes.
money bread because you can buy bread with money. Is the origin of that slang term? Y'all are dumb. Like when
I've
you
never
say, when
heard
you
that.
say,
Wait,
when you
they
say
call-
this one's on
they call
me,
money
you
bread?
mean the burden of paying is on you. It is your responsibility. That makes sense. But saying "I'll shout dinner," where do you connect shout to I am like paying for it or in charge of it or responsible for it? It makes no sense.
Nothing in their language makes sense.
Exactly. And his Wi-Fi cut out because it knew I was right, and it heard.
No,
my-
I'm trying to think where it comes from.
We can look it up. Let's look
It's
it
just
up.
one of those things where I don't know where it comes from, so I can't really argue in favor of this Australian slang.
Let's look it up.
Who cares? You're a prison colony. It was probably like, all right, lights out, dinner is over, shouting dinner, last call, eat it.
So apparently a round of drinks in like ye old times in Britain and I guess
Mm-hmm.
Australia, as a consequence of that, like a round of drinks was called a shout of drinks. I'm not sure. Oh, probably because you needed to call the bartender. Like you need to shout to the bartender.
Or another thing I'm
Yes,
looking up.
okay, that
another
makes
thing I'm
sense,
looking
yes.
up. Another thing I'm looking up is because your language is stupid. It's also a corruption of the
Right,
word
right.
shot from bar lingo. Like I'll buy you a shot. So in other words, your language
say
is
shout?
literally stupid.
Yeah, no,
and
I
doesn't
think-
make any sense.
I think the shout thing actually makes sense then. When if it's referring to like a round of drinks and you're shouting at the bartender for it, then yeah. I
okay,
get,
but
I get
that
where
doesn't
comes from, like,
translate
bar
to
lingo.
buying dinner. That translates
Yeah,
to
well,
beer.
obviously it transferred eventually over time, over literal centuries, Andrew, into relating in Australia to buying anyone anything.
So when you're at the bar, you shout each other drinks. Is
Yeah,
that how
because
talk about
I
it?
guess you shout to the bartender to buy the drinks.
I don't shout
at
at
least
the bartender.
historically.
That's rude.
Historically, back in like the 18th century or whatever, the 1800s.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that
So-
makes sense. I'll stand by that. That
Very
makes
cute,
sense.
very
Australia's
silly
great.
language.
Goated country.
I'm happy you're now in America, Jackson. I hope
I'm
you're
not.
not scared. You're not? What? You're not happy?
I mean, America's been pretty good here and there, but again, I've been telling you, Kai, like I've been going to like pretty bad cities. Let's be honest, like San Francisco and Portland, and Vancouver, which
I
is
wouldn't
Canada.
recommend it.
Yeah, it's
I know.
not great.
And like
honestly.
months ago, I think, months and months ago, when you were telling me about your plans to tour the US, you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in the US probably only at nighttime and probably just in the city. And I was like, okay, well, is this what you're gonna judge the fucking like United States by? Is Chicago at nighttime? And meanwhile, Andrew, with his pure heart, is inviting Jackson to like, hey, yeah, we could go hike.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's beautiful. There's beautiful scenery where I live.
So let's extrapolate on that as well.
Yeah, I didn't disagree with that. I'm
Jackson
gonna
hits
go.
me
I'm
up.
gonna go to Colorado.
Jackson
I wanna
hits
go
me
there.
up and he's like, hey, we could hang out. We'll make plans with stuff. And, he's like, well, how can we meet up and where? And I'm like, well, where I live now, unfortunately, is not near a lot of the major cities, like the big coastal areas, which, the
Which
coast
to clarify, I'm not going to the cities for tourism, by the way. Like I'm going there to help a friend with shows and shit like that.
That's great,
so it's
sweetheart.
not like I have a
Anyway,
choice.
so I don't live near the coast of America, which, as people know, that's the like hip happen in big spots of America for the most part. So we're trying to meet in the middle, and I go, hey, you could come here to this lovely place. We go hiking, we see the mountains, we witness incredible nature for miles and miles out. All 5-minute drives, no matter where you are, you will reach an incredible destination. And Jackson's rebuttal was, or you could meet me in Los Angeles. Wow.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
because I'm busy.
Cool. Totally want to go to LA.
I'm busy and you're doing very little. I'm traveling across the. I'm spending like a day in each city.
I'm doing very little. Thank you for knowing my daily schedule in
comparatively.
and out.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, Andrew.
Yeah.
Now you're just being a dick.
It is easier for you to get to me than it is for me to get to you in that situation. But again, I'm still coming to you. I don't know what you're complaining about. I said I'd come to Colorado.
Wee wee. Yay.
Well, maybe not, I guess, if you're
Aw.
being a dick about it. Someone said Jackson hates his friends he's had a decade-long business with. Shaking my head. I'm literally visiting both of them. Neither of them came to my fucking wedding. That I shouldn't be going to visit them. How am
Well,
I getting penned for that?
we're gonna get into the
You
wedding.
sprung it on us.
Yeah.
Should have had your wedding on a different
I-
year.
Gave you a full year of warning.
Well, we have reasons behind that. We'll get to it.
No, I know. I'm not throwing you guys under the bus.
That's
I'm
part
just.
of what
I'm,
we were going to talk about later in the show, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll get there.
We
We'll
can.
get there. But for now, it's Jackson
Yeah.
America Corner. We'll get there.
both the guys had
Yeah.
good reasons for not coming. I'll
Yes.
give them that. And I'm not angry or bitter about it. But I'm saying like the same thing is happening in America. Like I am busy on the trip, and it's hard to go out of the way because I'm spending like a single day in each city. So it's pretty hard. America's big.
Yeah, it's
It is very
it's a
big.
big tourism shock, especially for Europeans when you get here and you're like, okay, well, we'll start the day in New York, and then when it's over, we'll just take an Uber and we'll go down to Miami in Florida. And you got to point
not
out,
possible.
no, that's no, you can't do
You have
that
to take
here.
trains.
I know that you visit like your Italy and you go, we'll go to Naples, then Rome, then we'll go up to here, and it'll be great. Can't do that here, fellas. No, not an American thing.
No,
not at all.
It doesn't work. And people, like Europeans especially, like you said, they judge America going, why don't you guys just have like trains? In Europe, we have like train tracks. It's like, did you guys know that the US apparently has more like rails than Europe? But European countries are very tiny, right? You are in Germany,
it's
and
easier.
within 2 hours, you can travel to the Netherlands, or you can travel to whatever. Like any country in Europe you can go to. In America, not so much. It's a 20-hour trip to go anywhere. Basically, you go to your fucking mailbox.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what I was surprised
5-hour
about. I was
ride.
surprised about a 5-hour train ride from Chicago to Detroit because I look on the map and it's literally just 2 cities on either side of like one lake, and I was like, it can't be that long, 5 hours.
Yeah.
But it was. It's like 5.5 hours.
America's
But,
huge.
again-
it's massive. It's a massive fucking country. People underestimate how big it is when they're not from here, especially.
Yeah. Again, everyone has always given shit to America about the trains and stuff, and I'm sure like the metros in each city are fucking abominable because the cities themselves are terrible. But like the long range trains or whatever, like the Amtraks that I went on, like they're perfectly usable, honestly. Like it was pretty fine.
I mean,
Like
that's
it's
good.
no Shinkansens or anything, but they were like reliable. They were on time. The staff were really nice. Like there was comfortable seating. There was no like trash or anything anywhere. It was like perfectly fine again, and not that expensive either. So honestly, like
a big part
America
of what
might
you're
be good at
saying.
trains.
A big part of what you're saying is also there's a cultural stigma because so much of America is built around cars and so much long travel relies on cars. It's kind of seen as like poor people transit to use a train in America. Whether that's right or wrong, it's definitely seen as like a lower class way of traveling for people.
Lower class, and you don't want to be like, oh no, like it's like a public urinal basically. Like there's schizophrenic hobos on the subway. No, you don't want to go on there. And Europeans, again,
Again, there's a difference
I had the
between
same idea. Sorry?
I was just saying, again, I think there's a difference between the long range trains and the metro. I wouldn't go on the metros. I've seen too many videos of like American metro rail.
Correct.
And stuff,
it is always at the top of mind, and it is always in the news of like, okay, this like 20-year-old girl just got stabbed in the fucking neck by a schizo with like rats living in his beard. Okay, I don't want to go on the fucking metro. Okay, and Europeans have this impression that like it's some sort of a conspiracy, like big car is just manipulating society to keep people off of trains.
No, it's just the cities are shit.
Literally just, yeah, the cities are shit. And there's maniacs on the subway that I guess we're just, for some reason, not allowed to fucking arrest and put away. So people just have to deal with, like, somebody screaming and listening to fucking TikTok on his phone, on speakerphone. And if you make eye contact, you just know that, like, all of his problems are going to be your problems. And all of a sudden, you're going to be in an argument with the dude who has a fucking knife on him. Okay, I don't want to deal with this. Let's just take the car.
It's a big cultural difference between the trains themselves and the atmosphere. We've talked about this on the show a good bit, but Japan, to me, is always the golden example of what public transit should be. You go into Tokyo, they have a rush hour where it's so packed that they have to have designated pushing officers to push enough people into each car to fill them up. Meanwhile, when you get on the actual train, everyone's quiet, everyone minds their business, everyone looks at their phone or out the window or whatever. If people are talking, they're very quiet, they're whispering, all that shit. It's a culture of, hey, we're all crammed in a metal tube and it sucks, but we have to go where we're going. And Tokyo is built for this kind of shit. Meanwhile, in America, you go on the New York subway, you get 6 people lining up in the middle going, hello, everyone, we are Freedom Funk, and we're here to show you our incredible dance moves to raise money for our local youth center. Kick it! And then while they're blasting that music and getting in everyone's personal space, there's a hobo in the corner doing meth. And it's like all this stuff that's going on would just never happen in so many other countries. Not just Japan, Singapore, Korea, parts of Europe. It's just not the culture on the trains there. It doesn't happen.
Well, it's just any society that is like a high trust society. That's it. That's the key difference.
Yeah. And people always bring up, like, in chat, somebody just brought up the women getting groped. So I guess in Japan they have women only.
Yeah, but they're trying to combat that. Like, they're very heavily trying to combat that and fix that issue.
There's women-only cars in Japan that you can only ride if you're a woman, so it helps. That's one thing they're doing that we would never in a million years get away with doing here in America.
Yeah,
yes.
a non-homeless
looking at
train.
that like, Japan isn't all that it's, cracked up to be. It's like, I just saw an image of a woman being set on fire by an illegal immigrant. So okay, I would prefer the women's only car. It's fine. Like, I'll meet my wife on the other end. It's actually, that kind of makes sense. There's pervs. Sure.
Well, it's part of, the cultural thing as well as the police force. Like, if you were to do that on that train, they would have cops waiting for you at the next stop and they'd pull you off and just send your ass to jail. Meanwhile, think how many cities, Chicago, New York, et cetera, where it just happens and there's no punishment. People don't get arrested and no one cares.
before we move on from this, I'm going to go back to the America conversation very briefly, but I was reading yesterday that there's a new trend in Japan called sharking, a new form of sexual harassment against women, where they literally, there's two guys. That's why they call it sharking. It's like they travel in pods or whatever, or packs. There's a guy holding a
Pods,
camera.
like whales.
Yeah, there's a guy holding a camera, and another guy basically runs up and like what do you call it? Shorts the woman, or like
Pants?
lifts her top up. Yeah, pants.
Oh.
I'm a bit self-conscious right now because I wanted to say pants, but then I was like, is that another Australianism?
Well, if it was
They're
Australian,
shouting,
if
they're
it was an Australianism, you would have said panty poos or shirty
there we go.
wordies. Yeah,
Get it out. Very good. So then they pants her or like lift the top up and like take the bra off or whatever, like fully expose her and film it, and then they run away, and they're not able to get like arrested for that because they run away from the crime and they don't actually like sexually assault her. But now they've got video of her naked. Basically, it's like the new trend. It's a new thing that's happening. It's called sharking. It's fucking insane.
Huh.
Like how
Sharking?
Sharking.
Yeah,
Are you saying sharking or shocking?
shark, like the
shark,
predator.
like the fish.
Okay.
That's why I said pods. I was making a whale reference because it's called sharking.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh, Jackson,
That makes more sense.
this gets worse than you think. Apparently, part of the trend, if you go extreme with it, is you run up and come on a woman and run away.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Holy
That's
shit.
still sexual assault. How is it not, Jackson? I wasn't arguing that it's not sexual assault. I was just saying, I don't know how you got that I wasn't. I was like pro this, apparently. No, I was saying like they don't hang around to get charged with sexual assault. Like someone who.
Yeah, I don't like
would,
this pro sharking take. What is this?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You have to be pretty stealthy, like a ninja, to come on a woman and run away. Like, how do you even work yourself up to, come on a chick and run?
Yeah, I don't think I
without
could
anybody
come.
seeing.
I'd run up to her and immediately my boner would shrink and I'd just be like, I'm sorry, this didn't work. Like,
I would be so
that?
self-conscious.
Yeah, how is that sexy? Like running through public and you have to time it just right and aim it just right. Like, there's nothing sexy about any of that.
Yeah,
And then you can't. So it's like, this has never happened before. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
She's like, get away from me. Ew.
Man, I see those videos, those drive-bys where they do like just walk through a grocery store or something and then just come on the back of some girl's legs. Man,
Drive-by?
it's fucking so aggravating. I couldn't imagine being that woman just going through your daily life, going to your grocery store to pick up some food for your kids or something, and then you just feel like a pat on the back of your leg, basically, and you look down and there's cum on you.
Yeah, women got it rough. I'm glad I'm not one.
Yeah.
No one will come
I'm
on
glad
me in
I'm the
public.
comer.
Yeah, not the cummy.
Well, on the upside, Jackson, you won't experience that here in America because from what I'm reading, sharking is a Japan and now in Europe thing. Meanwhile, according to people.com, who make People magazine, so like a tabloid kind of shit, the current trend in America is Dollar Tree Gooner, where you apparently go to Dollar Tree and jack off. So that's cool.
Like in the aisle or in the bathroom?
I'm trying to figure out, but yeah, apparently you go to Dollar Tree and you masturbate in front of women, and it's happening at a bunch of different locations.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Why Dollar Tree?
Apparently, one of the stories they reported on is a woman had that happen to her at a Dollar Tree, and she went up to the employee desk and said, hi, someone just sexually assaulted me that is jacked off in front of me. And the employee picked up the little like radio to talk to the rest of them and said, we've got another one. So this is apparently a common thing. I don't know.
Why Dollar Tree?
That makes sense.
I don't know. That's a good question. But it's called Dollar
in a
Tree
pinch,
Gooner.
you can use Walmart.
Huh.
Yeah, no. Men are fucking gross. As you guys know, I've been binge watching Bodycam YouTube channels.
Mhm.
It's my crack. It's actually like it's becoming
They're really
a problem,
good.
you guys.
They're really fucking good.
It's my Coco Melon. Like, I am genuinely fucking addicted.
Yeah.
I just have it playing on a giant, like, 83-inch TV 24/7. And a lot of the genre, like, one of the genres of body cams is, yeah, this guy's jerking off in the, like, children's toy aisle. And then the cops walk up like, hey, how's it going today? What's going on? Oh, you got your cock out? Yeah? well, they said they have you on video jerking off, and the guys always go like, me? No.
Yeah, the one that makes me laugh, it's like a common trend in all those, is they always go, "Oh no, I was just here because I was curious. I just wanted to see what was going on." And they're like, "So you came to a school ice cream raffle without a student here?" And because you were curious. And he's like, "Yeah, I just saw something was going on. And I pulled over and it looked like it was like a lot of fun." Like that's always
I know exactly
their
the
excuse.
video.
Yeah.
I know exactly the one you're talking about too.
Yeah.
It's that one, and my other favorite theme is like whenever some bitch gets pulled over for driving absolutely hammered and shit-faced, it's always, "Oh no, I'm just like sleepy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm tired.
I live around the corner.
I
live around the corner. I'm just trying to go home. Can I just drive home? I live around the corner." And they're like swerving through every lane of traffic and hitting stop signs and shit. Yeah.
I'm just like around the corner, and the cop goes like, "Ma'am, there's a half-empty bottle of whiskey on the like passenger seat." And no, I'm just like tired. That's it. I'm just like a little tired.
Oh man, yeah. I love watching them to take a nap. I love falling asleep as I hear "Stop Resisting" in the corner of my mind. It's really good. It's really comforting.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's Jackson here, coming at you to tell you about how I have been surviving on my America trip at the moment. Of course, in this episode, that's predominantly what I've been talking about, is me visiting a new city in America pretty much every day. That's I think I've taken about 8 flights in about 5 days, so it's been constant jet lag and being exhausted after each of those flights, and then needing a sudden hit of energy to get me through the day and all the activities that I've been doing while on this trip. And how do I do that? Well, with ultra pouches. Ultra pouches are designed to up your focus and your energy levels without nicotine or caffeine, making it fundamentally just one of the best ways to get that energy boost in the morning to get you going for the day ahead. How do they accomplish this? Well, they fill them up with things like Infinity PX, which is a cleaner, smoother energy boost than caffeine, L-theanine, which is an amino acid promoting calm energy and attentiveness, and I've been getting a lot of compliments about my attentiveness lately, so hey, that must be the Ultra Pouch in action. Alpha GPC, a nootropic for enhanced mental processing, and look how fast I'm talking. Clearly, my mental processing has also been boosted. Vitamin B6 and B12 as well for a balanced energy and mood. All of this stuff in a delicious little pouch that you can consume very quickly to get that hit that you need, and again without dangerous side effect inducing things like nicotine and caffeine. So honestly, it's a cleaner hit of energy. That's why I recommend it. It's you totally just keep it on you right by your computer every day, and when you sit down and work and you feel a little bit tired, you just pop that into your mouth. Or if you're going to the gym and you need to, get the burn going, but you don't have the energy, use one of these. 90% of users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels, including calm, steady, flow state focused, enhanced memory, smooth energy, mood balance, and all with 0 nicotine and 0 caffeine. Trusted by top athletes, entrepreneurs, and engineers around the world. That's why you should try Ultra Pouch, and I highly recommend the Blue Raz flavor as well. Sweet and tart, very nice. Or try the Cool Mint, which is also crisp and refreshing to get your day started the right way. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use code OFFICIAL, that's us, to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code OFFICIAL. After your purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please be honest. Tell them that the official podcast sent them. Support our show by supporting your energy levels. Use Ultra pouches right now over at takeultra.com. Please let them know that our show sent you. Big thank you, everyone. Now, back to my experiences in your humble land.
Hey, what are you doing here? Well, I'm just getting big, strong, and huge thanks to Fitbod. Look, you know me. You've listened to me for so long. You know that I'm not huge on the social media trend stuff. I think it's dumb when you go, look, hey, my big abs are on TikToks, and my Instagram thingy is my MySpace because I can flex. That's all dumb. That's all gimmicks. That's all like fake production stuff. You want real fitness, real results, which is how Fitbod is going to get you there. Fitbod's going to help you push your boundaries without gimmicks or having to bait an audience into pushing you forward through rage bait or whatever. It's an app that's going to help push you by giving you personalized routines that actually adapt to who you are as a person. You can schedule things around when you're most motivated to get to the gym, as well as change your workouts to target certain muscles when you're not feeling other particular workouts. That's my personal favorite feature. Sometimes I get there and go, lunges? Oh, swap them in with something else. Fitbod has thousands of substitutions. This summer, push your progress and see what you're really capable of. Join Fitbod today. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app free for 7 days at fitbod.me/official. fitbod.me/official. Track your muscle recovery. Get experienced certified personal trainer input. Have workouts that adapt to your growth, and know that you're really, really cool. fitbod.me/official, 25% off. Hi, I'm doing a second ad this episode, so if you're sick of hearing me talk, that is too bad. There's a raging thunderstorm going outside now, so you might hear the rip, crackle, and rattle of all the electricity in the air as you push go on your ExpressVPN subscription. Why would you get one? Well, going online without ExpressVPN is like using a public bathroom without washing your hands. Why would you do that? What if you meet a hot girl and she's with her mom and she's like, "Hi, I want to marry you and have kids with, the natural method to get them. Wink, wink. But here's my mom and you have to shake her hand first. You better not have poopy on it." That'd be terrible. It's like going there, not washing your hands. It's like going on the internet, not using ExpressVPN. There might be hackers or other sorts of bad actors on the internet looking for your data. But ExpressVPN's there to protect you for their lowest price ever, with plans starting at just $3.49 a month, only 12 cents a day. It's a super secure service that will take a hacker with a supercomputer over 1 billion years just to get past their encryption. You can also change your location on the fly. I personally cannot tell you how many times I do that a week. It's a lot. A lot of handy-dandy services out there that would require you to be in a different location. Not sure how many I can mention directly, but let's just say that there's a lot of things that check where you're signed into the internet from, and then, switch around what they can give you that way. Hint, hint, hint. Something to do with the entertainment industry and copyright laws on where you can show certain shows on certain streaming services and websites and whatnot, and what YouTube videos are blocked in what countries. Hint, hint, I do that genuinely all the time. Protect your online privacy today by visiting expressvpn.com/official. That's expressvpn.com/official to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/official.
No, to go back to the America conversation, I did want to say a few nice things about America. Number one,
finally,
your infrastructure is evidently falling apart, but I will give you the grandeur of your interstates. They are impressive.
Oh yeah, our highways rock, man. American highways kick ass.
Extremely impressive. How many you've got? How they just stretch endlessly. Like when you're flying into like Los Angeles or even Seattle or any major city, and you just look out the airplane window and see like 15 different interstates running in different directions. It's impressive.
There's very few orgasmic feelings when you're like in South Florida, for example, and you're like, all right, here we go. We're going to hit 95 up to the turnpike over to I-4 to go west. And you're like, you do all that just without thinking about it. It's like, oh, I love driving.
It's extremely impressive.
Yeah.
It's extremely impressive how connected the country is.
When I first came here, because some Americans are like, yeah, just like driving. I actually like driving from state to state. I was just thinking, like, who likes driving? That is such a weird, like, quote-unquote hobby. But America is so scenic that, I get it. Like, this is actually beautiful.
Yeah, I used to just be neutral on driving, and I thought it was kind of fine. Like, I wouldn't mind driving. I'd be like, oh, it's meditative. You kind of just zone out, especially if there's no traffic. You kind of just sit there. It's a good distraction from life. Oh, I'm driving. I can't really do anything else. And I was kind of neutral on it. And then I sold my car and bought a much nicer one because I needed a new car after fucking 12 years of whatever. Now I get it. Now that I'm in a like nice car that's actually super comfortable and drives smooth and nice, that's where I'm like, oh fuck, driving's kind of awesome. This shit kind of rules. I get it now. My opinions shift.
Yeah.
Number 2. Your train stations are some of the most beautiful architectural feats known to mankind. They are absolutely stunning. They are giant cathedrals dedicated to the train gods. I absolutely loved them.
Huh.
I was in Chicago train station.
Chicago train.
And
I forgot the name, but
it felt like a fucking movie set with how
Chat can
beautiful
remind
it
us
was.
what it's called. It's like the main train station in Chicago. It's fucking Union Station. It's a fucking masterpiece. It's so gorgeous. I've been there once and it blew me away. It's amazing.
It's absolutely stunning. And also Chicago itself, like all the bad shit, like the outskirts are pretty rough, but like the actual CBD, some of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like honestly,
Chicago,
like the architecture there is stunning.
Chicago, I've been to Chicago probably 8 or 9 times, and I always really enjoy it because it lights up my inner 14-year-old because it looks like Batman's around. Like it looks like Gotham. It really does. It's huge, giant Gothic buildings and churches and huge architecture and all that shit. Like it looks like just an incredible towering city when you're in it. It's a really impressive place.
All right, number 3. You do. Just honestly, obviously, this is obvious to everyone. You do have the best fast food in the world, which you should. To be fair, you've got about 100 different fast food chains compared to like 3 in Australia.
Yep.
So you really should, just through competition. Culver's was fantastic. Shake Shack is fucking delicious. There's many choices. I've only tried a few, but those 2 were really, really great. Of course, there's bad ones as well, like Raising Cane's or whatever I really didn't like.
Oh, fuck you. No, my balls and dick are going to be in your mouth. You're an idiot. Raising Cane's rocks. Shut up.
Yeah, you guys like it. Maybe I got a bad one.
Yeah, it's good.
Probably. Also, Chad is right. Have you been to a Buc-ee's yet?
Not yet. Isn't that just in the South?
No, that's like all over now.
I think
I was planning on doing it in Texas.
I don't know.
Oh, Texas Buc-ee's is probably the place to do it. Yeah.
We should have a Buc-ee's meetup.
Yeah, we can do that. We were going to go there and film it anyway, so we can knock over 2 things in one stone. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, fast food, you've got everyone beat there. But again, I think it is your main culinary gift to the world. So you should be good at it. Let's make that abundantly clear. Culver's is fantastic. I think I don't know which one I liked more between Culver's and Shake Shack.
It's probably location dependent. I've had good and bad of both from different locations.
Yeah, Shake Shack
fast food spoils you for sure. Like it ruins you for not just other fast food joints in other countries, but like other cultures entirely. Basically, you just go, oh, this is what you guys eat and have been eating for hundreds of years. McDonald's is better. You know that, right?
I wanna go to the South American tribe in the Amazonian rainforest and be like, oh, that's a nice stew you got there. You ever have a Big Mac? You ever try some fries? Like this shit rocks, man. This shit's awesome.
They fry it in soy.
Yeah.
So good.
So both of you, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? What do I need to hit in America?
I genuinely don't remember the last time I've had fast food, but
meanwhile, you're asking me to choose between my children. Like this is an impossible question. If you're going to the West Coast, the hype is a little overblown, but it is very good. Do In-N-Out Burger. It is very good. I think people jack it off and like dick ride it immensely, like, oh, it's God's gift to food. No, it's just cheap and still delicious. Like it's really cheap. You already did Culver's. That's pretty high on my list. Have you had Taco Bell? I feel like that's one you just have to try if you've never had it.
We do have Taco Bell in Australia, but it's hard to say if it's like the same, like quality's the same or whatever. I will try Taco Bell over here.
I wouldn't say that's the best one, but Taco Bell's kind of on the list of like you just have to have it at some point. Just see what it's all about.
Yeah, everyone. So this is one of my favorite things about America. Honestly, is like it's so easy to engagement farm Americans because you just put up on your like story or whatever like what fast food you're eating, and then you'll get about 1 million comments from people being like, "No, X restaurant is better. No, your opinion on Shake Shack is wrong." And like they really engage with fast food stuff. So you guys take fast food extremely seriously, and it's so cute because you like treat them like teams almost. Like everyone has a different favorite fast food basically, and barracks and supports that chain. It's pretty cute.
Have you had Sonic yet?
I have not had Sonic.
Okay,
And
go
no.
there and get the blue. Whatever the fuck the blue shake is, the blue Slurpee with the nerds in it.
Oh no,
Sure.
no! Get
That sounds good.
even better. Go there and get the Oreo shake with crustacean parts in it. Yeah,
That actually sounds disgusting.
it is.
Is that a thing?
It's
What the
a
fuck are
it's
you
a
talking about?
Sonic shake that has like 2,800 calories, and on the allergens list, for some reason, it says yes to crustaceans. So
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty
probably 'cause
good.
okay,
yeah,
I see.
Pretty
the
good.
ingredients are prepared in the same area or whatever. I was I think we're gonna add Long John Silver's to the list of places we need to go.
It's whatever. Oh, I got one. I got one you should at least try. Chick-fil-A. Just try it.
yes.
You can feel the
Yeah, I do wanna try
anti-gay
that one.
hate in every bite.
That's what
Also
makes it
very
so
good.
delicious.
Chick-fil-A is the #1 fast food restaurant in America, and I think it's like creeping up on McDonald's in terms of the world or what have you. But it's the #1 in America right now. It's overtaking McDonald's, and you just need to see what it's about. It's good. I know it's good.
Okay. Number 4 of the things that I like about America, and by the way, I'm doing this so that if we do a things that we like corner later on, I'm tapped out. I'm not going to
No.
add anything to that.
Nope.
Number
This is all
4.
one episode. Sorry.
Number 4 is your sports bars. I really love your sports bars. How you just walk into a bar. It's enormous. First of all, there's like comfy, cushiony seats everywhere, tables everywhere, and just screens everywhere showing every single kind of sport known to mankind. Basically, your sports bars are awesome. I don't know why they don't get more hype or credit.
You
They're
guys don't
actually really
have
good.
those?
Well, you got bars and pubs and stuff, but usually there's like 3 screens in them. Maybe in like cities and stuff, but no, not nearly as much as you guys. You guys go hard with your sports bars.
Americans
it's really cool.
do love their TVs. It's like that, the infamous graph of like every cost increasing except TVs, which got so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Because boomers just like watching their freaking football. So you go to a sports bar and even the urinal has a TV.
It's insane. And finally, this is my final thing that I like about America, and it's a bit of a controversial one. I kind of like your tipping culture, which is very weird to say as an Australian. I think it's you guys have like some of the best service in the world in terms of like your actual wait staff and stuff when you go to a restaurant. Like they're very attentive, and it's
Correct,
exclusively due to tipping. And no, I don't think we should. I don't really like tipping culture because it's bad for the workers. But as the client or whatever you want to call it, the guest, yeah, you do get the best service. Honestly,
it is nice that they like. It sounds wrong, but it's nice that they have an incentive to be polite and care. And like, oh, thank you. They're like actually trying to get a nice tip.
I think the best solution here is a merging of the two. Like you just have really good minimum wage laws and labor laws, and then your customer base or your people, your population is not incentivized, but is open to leaving tips to really good service, so that and that let that culture permeate through your society. Because over in Australia, no matter what kind of service you get at a restaurant or whatever, you're not leaving a tip. So there's no incentive for the workers to do anything more than the bare minimum. So I don't know how to pass that, honestly, but it is something I've noticed about America. And again, I don't like tipping and I don't like tipping culture, but your wait staff and everyone who's like working these they're really good. Like the service is head and shoulders above Australia, at least in terms of restaurants.
I think
and such.
I don't know about Andrew, but I think if I visited you in Australia, I would feel bad and weird now. Like I'm so used to tipping that if I went back to Germany or Australia or something, I would just feel bad about not tipping. Even though, is it like considered condescending if you do tip in Australia? Because in some countries, apparently they consider it like an insult. Basically,
a lot of countries don't
Japan.
want tipping because they consider it like you're giving it a handout instead of they're working.
That's stupid. Oh, okay, I remember. I think
again,
you guys said Japan is like that.
Japan is
definitely like that.
Yeah.
And Japan also, you have incredible service there. So I guess you can do no tipping culture with a genuine service-based, culture permeating throughout the country. But I think Japan is a very unique case in that sense. I don't think you'd be able to replicate that in the Western world very easily.
I'm just extremely anti-tipping. I don't think we should need it. I think it's a problem.
Why?
of
Because like people aren't paid what they're owed basically by companies. Because then
exactly.
I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah,
like I was saying,
it's a problem of the system, not a problem of anything else. Like I shouldn't have to go to dinner and then do math and then awkwardly go, well, is 20% enough? Well, they were really good, so maybe 23. Oh, but 18. Oh no, wait, there's an extra gratuity already. Do I do more on top? No, fuck all that. Just pay people what they deserve to be paid. That's it.
Yeah, the company should obviously do that 100%, and I agree with you. But isn't it nice, like actually rewarding a little bit of like really over the top, well not over the top, but like really good service, like a good employee who looks after you quite well when you're at a restaurant and stuff. Like it does feel nice,
or
at least from my
them
perspective.
If they're being dicks.
Yeah, and as like again, they're already got their safety net or their minimum wage laws or whatever. As long as those are, they're able to actually live off that minimum wage, like
but
in Australia and stuff. Technically,
they're not.
Yeah, they're not.
Let's make that very clear. In America, if you do not, if you're a waiter and let's say you go the whole night without anyone tipping, you are not making nearly enough money to survive. Not even close.
Which is
to
something I don't
wage.
like about America. That's not something like again. I don't like your labor laws and stuff. Very capitalist country. And then you hate your workers. I don't like that. So
I think the solution is every restaurant just says, hi, we pay them a living working wage. You can add additional gratuity if you thought it was quite nice. Otherwise, don't tip. I think that solves the whole problem. But, you know.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm just saying, though, as an Australian
we're just never going to get rid of it.
As an Australian visiting, though, you like it's just a fact. You do have the best service over here in terms of like when you do go eat and stuff. Like you won't see the level of attentiveness.
I'm all for rewarding people who do an extra good job. Like if you go to a hotel and there's someone helping you with your bags and luggage and is super helpful, then slip them something. If you hire a house cleaner for the day to clean your house and they do a really good job, slip them like a $20 bill or something. But I don't think that should be at all like mandatory. I don't think the system should expect it at all times. I think it should only be a reward for better service. I think that's better for everybody all around.
Agreed. I hope my point was made clear though that I'm not for a tipping culture in Australia. I want to make that complete because I don't think Australians would really like it wouldn't encourage them to give you good service anyway. They'd still just be as lazy and despondent, and then also require a tip. Like it's not going to change anything in Australia. Again, my takeaway from this really is just that again, what I like is that the service in America is like really good. So I'll give you guys that.
Jackson. You want to be sharking on waitresses. That's your official take.
That's my take.
It's okay.
I'm glad you figured it out.
It's a good idea. I don't hate it.
I thought it was. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. The main thing I hate about America so far is just how confronting the homelessness is. It is really bad.
Yep, it's pretty bad.
I thought it would be a bit of a meme online, not a meme, but you know how like you see a few videos and then it's like meant to be representative of the entire city or whatever. It is not good. It is pretty accurate, those videos. In Canada as well. So I don't know what the Canadians are like pointing and laughing at America for and bragging about how much better their country is. It's honestly the same.
Well, you're going to California after this recording, right? You're not there. You haven't been there yet, right?
I was there for a day, but like not enough to see it.
Okay, well, when you eventually visit it, keep that homeless thing in the back of your head because LA is pretty good. They got little tent cities going on there, which are, cool.
Every single city has had this issue.
Oh, like they all do, but LA is the one where I'm like, oh my god, like holy fucking shit.
California is awful.
Yeah, for homeless.
It's not just California.
Genuinely bizarre.
San Francisco was like extremely bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's also where the car break-ins are the highest in America, so your car is very likely to get broken into in San Francisco.
Well, that's just part of living in a big city, remember? Wasn't that what Seth Rogen said?
Oh, God. Oh, Seth Rogen.
Well, what's his face? Was it Casey Neistat? said something like, yeah, some hobo broke into my fucking car and stole like $3,000 worth of equipment. And Seth Rogen replied by saying, well, you know, it's just part and parcel of living in a big city. One time, one of the hobos that was robbing me left me a cool knife. That I really enjoy. Like, somebody just forgot a fucking mall ninja knife in his car. California people are fucking weird.
It's fucking sad. Like, honestly, like leaving the train station and driving through Vancouver specifically was really sad. Like driving, I don't know, like 10 blocks, and it's just actually just giant crowds of fence zombies along the roads, like leaning and almost like falling into the roads and stuff. It is, and they're like all old people and shit. It's so sad. Like, honestly, there's an epidemic. It's like, I don't know how you solve it.
Yeah, I don't know. We might want to start thinking about the drug crisis at some point. I don't think we've talked about it a lot at any time, you know. Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. I thought you cut out again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's so good. I don't know what you were saying.
I was responding to you sarcastically. Yeah. Because you were saying, you know, we gotta look into the drug problem. And I was like, oh, maybe we should. I don't know. Maybe we should think about that at some point. But no, you're right. Fentanyl, pretty much every big city.
Are we doing anything? Are we doing anything against it?
No.
Like, is anyone?
No, of course not. No one really cares about this stuff. Are you joking? Come on.
What? Why not? The cities would be so nice.
What are you doing about it?
The population. I'm not doing drugs. I've been very anti-drug this entire time. My whole life, in fact.
That'll solve the drug problem if you don't do them. That's right.
It's all I can do.
Oh, is it? No, you wouldn't want to make local laws in your area to help clean it up and work with the community to help the drug problem. No. You just don't do drugs yourself. That's good job, Jackson.
I'm arguing. I'm very pro. What is the solution? Opening psych wards?
There is no fucking solution because no one wants to do the actual solutions. That's why everyone just sits at home and ignores the drug people.
There's a lot of solutions, just kind of a hard sell to like, yeah, we need kill squads and like most voters are not really on board with that yet.
99.999% of people living in a city just go, boy, the drugs here are bad. Anyway, I'm going to walk to that store now and keep my eyes forward and not look at these people on drugs or do anything of any consequence to help them or interact with them.
Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, don't make eye contact. Don't give them anything. And
well, of course not.
The reality.
You shouldn't be but you shouldn't be doing that. I'm talking about actual legislative or policy, you know.
Okay, are you going to go do it?
I'm not a fucking politician. I'm expecting greater.
No.
They're not doing shit.
Don't expect anything good from our government. Are you crazy? Come on, man. No one cares about actual problems. No one really cares in the government about poor people, drug addicts, and the like. They just say they do. That's kind of how the system works in America. I'm sorry, man. It's the truth.
Yeah, well, it sucks.
Get over it.
It's very sad.
It is sad.
I don't like it.
Well, that's what California is, Jackson. Just don't think about it.
Local Australian tourist goes and has an existential experience in one American visit. Decides to change entire country. All right, man. Good luck.
I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what's wrong with your country. It's you've got a massive homeless population. I don't know if you guys are aware of it.
Oh, I noticed your country has problems. Yeah, thank you, Jackson.
That sounds
Don't you guys
great.
also have like drunk natives or something? Wasn't there a term for them?
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
Bogans?
Bogans is just
Bogan?
drunk. They're just drunk people that go to pubs and stuff. It's like it's like rednecks.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we don't nearly have the same level of homeless as you guys, and in proportionality wise, I mean as well.
How many people are in Australia, population wise?
Again, I said proportionality wise. Like if you account for the population difference, yeah, it's insane here.
Well, land it free, and sometimes it means you get to do drugs.
You've got good fast food, like I said. That's pretty cool.
Hey, so bad news for you, champ. I'm pulling up some stats here, and I'm going to double check these. Australia has a 48.2 homelessness per 10,000 people. So 48.2 people are homeless per 10,000 people. Meanwhile, America is 22 people per 10,000 people being homeless.
Yikes.
So,
I'll
not
have a
sure
look
what you're
into that
talking about
later.
there,
That doesn't
champ.
sound right.
Really not sure what you're talking about there,
I'll have a
champ.
look into that in the future.
The first
That
one
doesn't
is from
sound
the Australian
nearly as-
Bureau of Statistics Census, and the second one
They're
is
no
from...
lies. I disavow them.
Second one is from the, let's see, usafacts.org, which is another census website. So, yeah, just
I
not sure
disavow
what you're
both of
talking
them.
about, buddy. It's almost as if you have cognitive
They're not
bias
credible.
because you're on a big city trip in America, seeing a ton of homelessness everywhere and recognizing it in these small little pockets instead of the entire country.
I told you, he's a country bumpkin.
Yeah.
He's in America now, and he's like, gosh,
Yeah, well,
y'all cities
doesn't
have
change-
so many fancy things, and there's like people all around, and they're like,
Okay, well
drunk
then
and
it doesn't
high."
change the fact. It doesn't change the fact that your cities suck compared to our cities in terms of livability.
No.
Yeah.
no.
I mean, yes, that's fine. The
No.
cities do suck, so stay out of them. Dude,
I can't.
take up Andrew on his offer. Just go hiking.
Yeah, go to the mountains where I can pull you out back with the shotgun and finally end this fucking show.
This is
Okay.
what the fuck.
I mean, let's go hiking, Jackson. It'll be fun.
Jesus.
An
Okay.
old Yeller Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came
Yeah,
from.
no, Jackson's right. Jackson's right. The cities suck. That's why the entire world dreams of traveling to New York and LA and Chicago. They dream of traveling to Perth?
Yeah. Okay.
Sydney?
No one wants to go to Sydney or Melbourne. You're right.
Yeah, Melbourne.
They don't.
They really don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
Who's ever
They
woken up and
absolutely
thought,
do.
I want to really go on like a cruise to Melbourne?
What are you
No
talking
one,
about?
ever,
Australia's like
anywhere.
Australia is one of the tourist hotspots of the world. Maybe not more than America, sure, but I don't know. Actually, in recent years,
Are you insane? Even like the people who want to see New York City alone probably dwarfs like your entire island.
yeah,
in
but
terms of visitors.
I think the interest is going down in America. Who knows?
Okay. So I got a number here. I got a number. These are from Wikipedia, the most trusted source on the internet. The entire country of Australia, the entire country gets 8.7 million tourists each year, give or take, from other countries, give or take. Meanwhile,
Yes.
New York City, just the city, not the state, not America, gets 38 million tourists a year.
Again, I don't believe this information. I don't believe this
Okay,
fact.
I guess if you
No,
don't believe it, it's
all right.
not true. So I don't know what to
It's
tell
clearly
you.
not true.
So you
Run
have
your own
more
numbers.
homeless
Go out there and poll.
and fewer tourists.
Fewer tourists than one of our cities. Your entire country gets less tourism than one of our cities. Just let that sink in.
Probably has less of a GDP too. Now we're just bashing Australia again.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything else, big boy?
No.
Okay.
I think I've said everything about America that I need to say.
Okay.
I'm feeling threatened
That's good.
because I've been told that I'm being taken upstate to be shot in the back, apparently.
But you wouldn't want to see it coming, right? Like you would want to be shot in the back of the head.
Oh, also, I
Quite scared
fucked
there.
up. I misread the stats. New York actually gets 65 million tourists a year, give or take.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, I see what I fucked up. They get 65 million tourists and 38 million people who stay and visit, not just like show up to vacation, actually like stay there for a bit.
Is there even 38 million people in all of Australia? What's her population?
26 million. I think. Well, maybe 30 million now. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Lovely.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We can just wrap the main here
Okay.
as my experience in America and
Yeah.
your experience with stats and polls and stuff, and then we can move over to
the bonus.
the bonus.
I like that.
All right,
Sure.
guys. Thank you
Okay.
very much for listening to this episode, Official.men 7-day free trial. If you want access to more episodes of everything, including Red Thread, Criminally Stupid will be back eventually after my trip to America concludes. So you can get that over there. And now we're going to go talk about more stuff. Kaya's got some stories to tell over on the bonus After Dark. So we're going to do that right now. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.